Good morning, motherfuckers. We are back. Thought y'all would like that for today. I do that to Crazy every now and then when she's in a pissy morning mood. I gotta make sure to, roust her well with a good morning Vietnam holler. Except, I can't actually, do it as well as Robin Williams did. Anyways, we are here for the weekly update. And one thing was updated. Doesn't seem to be working. I'll have to bug Greg about it. The weird thing is it was working on his client yesterday, even though we hadn't updated the server to it. Greg has added paths. Let me try this here. Yeah. Let's go into Attune because he said it worked with their grass. So let's go try that and see if I can figure out what's going on. Yeah, it ain't working. Strange. And I don't know where the Greg is this morning. So I'll have to remind him to bug him about that. But yeah, it was kind of funny because when you walk on the old one, it's supposed to change over to the new one. And from Ed Futurum to GregTech, and he was on yesterday. Whenever he would step on one, it would change to a sapling to something because I didn't have that version on the server yet. Okay, back. I had to talk to Junior for a second. But it would change to a sapling, but only on his client, not on the server. So I'm not sure what's up with that. Let's see. I got a axe. Where is Max's? I had two of them, damn it. I know I got one. I think I dropped it over here when I went and played with building the building, and I did. Alright, so we're going to come in here and grab a couple saplings. We're going to grab a spruce sapling, a willow sapling, an oak sapling, and I think that's the only saplings we have. Greg's going to love my new doorway. And we're going to come plant these out here. Out there. And up there. And we're going to go cut a couple trees down. We've added dynamic trees. In case anybody doesn't know what that mod is. It makes trees grow in a more realistic fashion. And they keep growing. But we're going to try it out here on the server. Greg has done a bit of compatibility with it, mainly just that his saplings or his axes won't try to double cut the dynamic trees, because in dynamic trees they fall on their own. Now I'm wondering if this is going to be an issue. I may have to go see if I can find a new area, because I'm not sure how to get the dynamic trees sapling item. It's not a sapling. Like there's an oak acorn, a dark oak acorn. There's a birch catkin, acacia seed, jungle pod, and then they grow as the dynamic trees. And I don't know if we can make these. Oh, we can make them. There's a spruce one. Okay. So we just need a bowl. Alright, so we're going to try that. Now, I don't believe these work with Greg's trees. I don't believe Greg's done any kind of compat with that. So you're going to still have the normal GT style trees. Now, you know what? I actually want this back out here. Put these back out, because I want to see if they grow into a Minecraft tree or if they grow into a dynamic tree. And I'll just go get some new ones. And we'll make some of those and plant them. Morning, AJ and Marcelin. The only thing I can say that is that would be nice about the if Greg had a dynamic version of his trees, would be like the willows could grow into like a real willow tree that just got a huge canopy. And yeah, Greg's trees work great as they are. Dynamic trees actually drop sticks for like the small branches and things like that, but you don't really need that with GregTech because his trees already do that if you use the right one. What is it? It's been a while since I made a bowl. It's a knife you need. Alright. I knew it was something, and I didn't think a saw was right. I got a knife over here. Knife is in here. Damn it. That is quite annoying. Alright, so we'll do this. Can I not make a bowl with a skyroot plank? Alright, I bugged Greg about that one as well. Why we can't make a bowl out of a skyroot plant, or skyroot plank. Now, is this gonna take the bowl? It does. Alright, so I gotta make a couple of these.
Hi.
Good morning, Andy.
Didn't know if you wanted to be
No, I'm
buttered or
doing
not.
update today.
Okay. Tell me when to
Okay.
butter you. You want me to stay in here?
You can, as long as you don't bug me while I'm trying to explain shit.
I'm watching
Alright,
Fusion
so
stuff.
there's the dynamic sapling. And here is the oak one. And then they will grow on their own over time, and they keep getting bigger. Me and Net have a private little 112 server that we're testing some different 112 mods on. Crazy plays there with us as well from time to time. I don't play there very often, but every now and then I get a chance. And we have it on there, and we have a dark oak forest right next to where we live, and if it isn't pruned back every now and then, it gets so bad you cannot see going into it. It is super dark because they just keep getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And I swear that they will actually replant other trees as well. I haven't tested it enough to to see if that's true or not, but it definitely seems like it, because I know there's trees planted that I didn't plant in a place where I typically am the only one that goes. So I'm gonna check that out, and here it'll be a little easier for me to test as well. But I also need to talk to Greg because he didn't do a recipe for using the acacia seed or any of the other acorns, seeds, pods, whatever, for making biomass. It would really, really stink if we had to turn every one of them into a sapling to be able to use it to make biomass, to make a plant ball. So hopefully he'll just do something where you can use these directly for making biomass, or a way to make them into plant balls so we can use them. Either one. Let's see. So we'll go back and look at those a little bit more later. Give them some time to grow. And let's see. He did compat with Botania, which I don't have in this pack, so can only tell you about it. Says the Botania Paint Slinger lenses should work for painting GT6 tile entities now. So I will probably ask Net to see if he can check that out for me. He likes Botania. So I might see if he can test that out in creative and make sure everything's working properly with it. If anybody else does check it out, please let me know. By the way, you can play with the version that I'm testing right now. It's on the secret page of Greg's website. So if you'd like to test it out, it's there and available. Let's see. Fixed another compat thing. There's a crafting table recipe from Better Beginnings that did not use the Ordic wooden planks, so only the 6 vanilla ones were usable to make their crafting tables. I did not add Better Beginnings. Me and Greg discussed it, and Better Beginnings wouldn't really fit with GregTech because it's a lot of overlap. They add a knife, and it basically just makes you do things kind of similar to GregTech. He did say that the crafting table has like a catalyst slot, but it's definitely not a catalyst because it gets consumed. And that's not what a catalyst is. Catalyst is something that doesn't get consumed. So we decided not to add that even for testing. But yeah, the crafting table should be craftable now with any planks, at least, GregTech planks. If he changed them to use Or Dictionary, they should work with any of them. Again, that might not be the case with the Skyroot shit, but Aether is weird, so I can't really say that that's, the not being able to make a bowl will stop you from not being able to make anything else. But most planks should now work. He changed the wrench and screwdriver sounds a little, and I use that term loosely, a little. He did not make them sound more like a wrench. He just made them a little less high pitched. So you can hear that it's still that grating sound like you're giving somebody a tattoo, but it's not as high pitched, so it doesn't eat your ears quite as bad as what it did before. I still hope he opts for, something a little more wrenchy sounding, but, we'll see. Let's see. The next thing is an awesome thing he changed, and I'm hoping that by the, well, I don't even know if I'm going to be able to test it then. I don't know if I can get it switched. I'm guessing it has to do with the fact that I'm going to run all of these fluids into the burning boxes and use whatever fuel comes in to run these. But it says that liquid and gas burning boxes now have a 25 tick cooldown whenever they actually run out of fuel. During that cooldown, they will automatically ignite themselves whenever new fuel is added, even if the fuel is a different type. Now, I have done a little bit of playing around with different fuels in a burning box and actually had them switch properly. I was running butane and propane in the same box on the old GT6 Lite server, and they would just switch over a lot of times automatically. But apparently he's found where they don't, so he added this, which I think is freaking awesome. It makes it more viable to have multiple fuels burned up in the same thing. So you don't have to have that big setup that I had on GT6 where I was burning fuels off to EU, and I had to have 4 different sets of boilers specifically to burn off 4 different fuels. I could just have one, like dense tungsten steel boiler, and let everything that's liquid go into one and everything that's gas go into another, and it'll burn it as it gets there. As long as there's a constant flow of some fuel. So that is absolutely an awesome thing that he changed. And like I said, hopefully we can get enough rubber by the end of this to actually test it. But I'm not sure. Actually, we might be able to test it. I should be able to, because I think we have very, very little creosote in the line right now. And if I close that connection so nothing can come through, put that back in there. We can't break these like we can a crucible by hand, apparently. Or no, it's molds we can break by hand. We can't break crucibles by hand. What am I thinking? Alright, so if I do this and I borrow the fuel from out here. Hello, come to me, butthead. Thank you. Because this is regular fuel. Then I can run that into there and see if it switches over properly. Because creosote burns up really quickly. Let's just use a rubber hose here. And we'll connect that there. And then we'll put that on to there. And we got a lot of copper stuff from the other day. I just want to double check that that actually connected. So we have a good proper test. It should have connected, but always best to check to make sure. And it did not connect. Alright, so there we go. Now connected. Hey, you are not dirt. You do not belong there. Daggone it, can I click on the right thing today? Do not believe it is possible. Alright, let's go get me a magnifying glass. And we will make sure that there is fuel in that line. And then close it back off. The drum is set to auto output, obviously, because it was used over there. But, again, always best to double check. So, there you go. You got creosote in there. You dirty bastard. Should have known I was going to do that because I connected it to the line first. But, let's go ahead and get something to cook up here. I do believe I have a piece of steel dust. Yep, there we go. Put that in there. And we should probably put a little more in there to make sure it has some time to cook. So there's 2 of them. And then just for safekeepings, we're going to hold 4 pieces of gold just in case this heats up too quickly. And we will do the gold then if we need to. Go ahead and put this back in here to protect our wood pipe. I'll break it if necessary to check it, but we can check the oh, wait a minute. I need to shut off the pipe going this way as well because we don't want to get fuel coming this direction because it will end up filling that whole pipe. There we go. Alright, so we got that cooking. and we can just check the box every now and then, see what it's got for fuel in it. Still using creosote at the moment. And hopefully it'll burn up all of the creosote, because I know it uses a little extra compared to like other ones. I'm getting close to where I need to pour these. Turn it off for a second. I'll put the gold in and light it back up. It's still creosote, but now it's under that 317. So there we go. We just switched over to fuel. So it is definitely working. And you can see that it switched over perfectly. No needing to relight it. Alright, so tested and working well. And I will take this back outside, and we will deal with sponging that line of fuels later, because we're going to be changing them over anyways, so not real worried about putting everything back at the moment. Have a scary seed. Hold on, we got a moron. Have a nice day. Good morning, Cousin Maze. Alright, so we got that tested now. No, I can't ban myself. That is quite true. Although sometimes I probably should. Let's see. So the liquid box turning. Oh, it's nighttime. We need to go test this new one. That I have to say I'm not a fan of. And most definitely not a fan of this next one. Greg spams my damn inventory with enough crap. I most definitely do not need him spamming it with more crap. But apparently he feels he does, so here we go. Ah, stop. Fix my helmet. And everybody look away. I got a tinkle in the corner for a second. I need you perverts trying to look at my junk. Alright, there we go. Now how the hell did that work? I had no levels on me. I used 2, and now I can't fit 1 and a half, almost 3/4 in. That's fucked up. Alright, so we need to find a villager zombie. I did not, crazy. That was funny. You know what? While we're here, you're not who I'm looking for, but you're an Enderman. It has to be done. Alright, you're a regular zombie, but I don't want the witch. Thanks. Could you keep the witch? Alright, call your friends. I hit you. Come on, call your friends. I need a villager one. Go, call your friends. Tell them I'm mean. Tell them I'm a real bad guy. Go get your friends. Where's that compass fucker? Supposed to be telling everybody where I am. You two are not helping the cause. I need a villager. Specifically a villager zombie. Because Greg has now made it to where material dictionaries can drop out of their inventory. So we can get more books spammed into our inventory. As if we really need that. My inventory gets full. Hey! This is a steel sword that should take 2 hits. Why were you gonna take 3? You cheating ass motherfucker. Fucking up my damn desert. I gotta go get sand and fix my damn desert. Man, I got a bit of a tickle in the back of my throat this morning. Where is me? A villager zombie. You know, any other time I wanted zombies, we'd have tons of them. When I don't want them. Now that I do want one, they're nowhere to be found. You're not a villager zombie. You're a regular zombie. Now I don't even have an axe. Or a sword. Don't hit me with that butchery knife. You can give it to me, though. That's mighty nice of you. Here, have a... there you go. I get an obsidian pebble. Oh, yeah, I forgot he changed it over to their, that's what they're called now. Well, and now it's daytime. Damn it. I'm not leaving your gunpowder behind. Come here. Thank you. I really care less about your damn head. I just want your gunpowder. Oh, crap. I just fell in. How am I not stuck in the oil? Come on. I don't know how I got lucky and didn't get all the way down in it. But I'll take it. I thought I was going to have to dig for 5 blocks to get out of that one. I said tickle, not pickle. And yeah, I know. Crazy's friends, but they have to die. They blow shit up. Alright, so we'll wait until nighttime and we'll check that out again. See if we can get lucky enough to find one. And I probably ought to clean out my inventory before I go next time. Because I end up with ass tons of crap, as always. get something to eat real quick. Let's see. In there. We don't have a place for ender pearls? Really? No, I got a club. I just didn't grab it. I got my diamond pimp club I made the other day. Or zirconium pimp club, actually. It looks like a diamond pimp club. We're going with that. Zirconiums are fake diamonds. Alright, so let me get a drink real quick and see if I can get rid of this itch in the back of my throat. You gotta love fucking allergy season. Fall is great. Alright, I'm back. And it's not a fake pump club. It's a fake pimp club. Crazy, gotta learn how to type today. Just drop some of this other random stuff off in here for the moment that I don't need in my inventory. That way I got a little more room for when we go out killing again tonight. Now I'm actually going to use this axe so I can get rid of it. Let's go check our trees. See if they're grown yet. There, damn autocorrect. Alright, so there you go. There's a dynamic tree. So you'll see it's got different size trunk, branches, and when you cut them down, you will either get the number of logs that you should for the right size branches, or at least in 112 you also get sticks. And these trees will keep getting bigger and bigger and bigger. So the longer you leave them, the more you will get out of them when you harvest them. Let's go ahead and do the testing so we do not get a double break event. And we ended up getting 2 acorns, so we'll plant 2 more trees and let them grow. And we got 1 log and a couple sticks. I don't know how many. I didn't expect to get much different than that because of it being a very small baby size tree. But I really like that mod. It's interesting, I have to say. I like the dynamic style trees. It gives you more of a reason to let your trees grow rather than set up like the traditional tree farm. It's something that Invizix would probably love because he used to always play back on the GT6 server, Thylacraft. He would always make a great big woods and then go and cut down another woods and wouldn't go back to harvest the first woods for like 2 weeks because he felt it was, cheaty to be able to cut down a tree the same day you planted or the very next day. He wanted it a little more realistic, so he should probably actually like that. Now I know in 112 there's actually a cactus thing as well. I'm wondering if that is the case in this version. I don't see a cactus thing, so I'm not sure. Let's plant some fresh cactus and see what it does, but I know they can grow, at least in the 112 version, like arms and shit on them like cactus do. But note different sized leaves, that things look incredibly wonky. In 112 they don't really get wonky looking. 112 they look pretty cool. I have seen an oak tree that's kind of weird. But again, they're trees, dude. Trees are not uniform in real life. You get some wonky looking trees. Also, at least in the 112 version, leaf blocks will actually break fall damage a bit, which is freaking awesome. And I think you can climb in the leaves as well. But as long as everything works out with dynamic trees, we're going to leave it in the pack. So it'll be there. It'll be completely optional. It's not something that's, anything else is dedicated upon. But we are going to have it in the GT6 Adventure Pack. As long as everything works out. Because I think it fits well with the pack. Alright, so let's see what else we have to check here. He changed that now, in addition to the crowbar, you can now use a screwdriver to open GT6 crates. I was hoping that I could find E this morning, but it's a little early for that. To see if he had a crate laying around that I could borrow. But there's no recipes because it's an in-world thing. But basically the crates that you can either make with an empty crate and 16 of whatever it is in a boxer, or where most people get the crates is in a GT dungeon, which we have not gone out looking for. E has found one himself, but we, as in me, Crazy, and Greg, have not gone out looking for them on this server. You can now, that's where most people normally get the crates from. But you can now use a screwdriver to open them. And actually, I need to test this to make sure. So let's go ahead and do a cheat thing, and let's give us something, completely stupid. Because I'm going to throw it away anyway, so who gives a shit? Here we go. We'll take a crate of coal. Alright, so we're going to place that down. And I don't have any coal in my inventory. Had to make sure, there we go. There's a screwdriver. This makes it really nice early on because I used to always have to make a crowbar when I didn't need one yet, and I hated it. So, should be, Greg? Greg, it's not working. Should just be left click. I am not confused, right? It's been a while since I've done this. Just make sure. Yeah. Just left click. And it goes away. So, gotta bug Greg about that one. Okay, so that's supposed to work. Not working currently. And the one thing that is working, you actually get the... You don't get that either. What the fuck? You're supposed to get the empty crate back. It even says that here. In addition to crowbar, you can now use a screwdriver to open GT6 crates. Also, it's less durability eating. Not only that, but you also get the empty crate back from this. Empty crates didn't exist when I originally made it, so guess why I forgot about it. So yeah, that one is bugged as well. So I will have to bug Greg about that. Let's get the hell out of cheat mode. I hate being in there. There we go. Let's see. Oh, it's nighttime. Let's go see if we can find a zombie. Zombags! I could just make a, little spawn box. It'd probably get me zombies easier, but I don't like making them. So much more fun to just come out here in the wilderness, out in the lovely desert, and see what we run into. Spiders. We're not looking for spiders, thanks. Okay, we got a zombie. Let's punch him in the face. How are your friends? Tell them I'm a mean guy. Get them. Call them. Call your friends. Come on. You know you guys want to gang up on me. Hey, get the fuck away from me. Creeper. He's a zombie. They all have friends. Look, friends, acquaintances.
Well, maybe they're just
friends, acquaintances, family members, gangland brothers. I don't give a shit what they are. I just want them here so I can beat their ass. Shut up, Junior. You are a creeper. You are not a zombie. You
hate those days where it's just so bland.
You need to go to bed, bitch. You shut
We're already slept.
Shut up, I'm doing an update video. Go away.
You're fighting
No,
zombies.
not really. I'm looking to fight zombies. Damn it.
So you're
Come
not
here.
updating anything.
Call your friends. Dude, seriously, on this server we always have tons of zombies up our ass.
I'm telling you, he don't have friends.
Apparently not today. I just want one villager zombie. That's all I want. Minecraft, can you work with me today? Give me one villager zombie. I know the one I get is not going to drop a material book. It's my luck. But still, at least just give me... I do not want 2 witches. Fuck off. That is not what I asked for. I'm hoping that Greg did a weight thing on this, and that you have a higher weight chance of his regular books, because they have a lot more use, in my opinion. Like a crucible book for somebody that doesn't know what they're doing, for making molds, or idiots like me that forget how to make specific molds. Somebody that might, for some reason, need a alloy book because they can't use any eye. All of those different things. Get away from me, because I don't think I have my milk, you damn Skeleton bastards. Stop shooting at me. I heard you sneaking up behind me, you little creepy creep. That creeper just got shot. God, he didn't get shot into me. I seriously cannot find a damn villager zombie tonight. Alright, I might have to have Junior come on here and set me up a skyblock style mob farm. Just so I can check the rate of things dropping. I think that's probably what I'm gonna do. I think they drop. I don't think the books are a player kill only thing. I'll have to see if they are or not. Like I said, I don't do mob farms, but I think I may have to have Junior come build me one. And we'll test that and see if it works. Because actually, I hope the books are a player only kill. Because the bronze embedded ones, you can actually smelt down to get the bronze out of them. So if they didn't require a player kill to get them, that would be a way of farming, you know, free bronze. So, but I can have it, you know, not kill them and just bring them down, hurt them, and I can check it out. So I will check that out later. I have to get Junior on here to make me a mob farm when we get done. Let's see. There's now a way to turn gravitite gems and dust into enchanted gravitite. We have a little bit of that stuff here. We have a whole 3. In the Aether mod, you have a altar thing that you have to feed that ambrosium into that enchants it. And so Greg has now decided to add, really, where the fuck is it? Gravitite dust. There's an autoclave. What the hell did he do today? I think he messed up the test version somehow. Basically, it's supposed to be an injector. An injector recipe. There's another thing he's wanting to use, but he doesn't have that machine yet. Let me look this up right here. So this is the machine you're supposed to do it with. Let's see if I can find it here. A way to turn gravitite gems and dust into enchanted gravitite using the injector. Later, it's going to be a magic infuser instead of the injector, but he doesn't have the magic infuser yet. So right now it'll be an injector. So I'm sure the recipe is going to be, you know, 1 of those and 4 of the ambrosium, and that'll do it, because that's the same thing you have to have in the altar. This is just a way of automating it. For a little bit of EU. How much steams in terms of lava boilers should I give an LV steam turbine GT5U? Keep it running at max speed. About 3 lava boilers will keep one running, if memory serves properly. Let's see. There is now a Skyroot item and fluid barrel. Let's look these up and see what kind of recipes we have for these. So Skyroot beam, Skyroot pulp, where the hell's the damn barrel? Don't tell me I'm missing that as well. Yeah, I definitely don't see a Skyroot looking one. There's supposed to be a Skyroot one. Ironwood, Dreamwood, Shimmerwood, Dreamwood, Living, Weed, and then all the regular wooden. No idea. So those are missing as well. We may have to do a second update video later today or tomorrow, because we got a lot of things missing for some reason, and I'll almost guarantee you if I updated yesterday they were working, because Greg had that version in his client yesterday when he was on, so I think he would have noticed if the things he had just added were missing. I don't know if it was a compile issue or what today, but there's definitely a lot of things missing that are supposed to be here. That's kind of what happens, though, when you redo things. Him and Overmind have been working on auto making the secret versions, snapshot versions. Trying to get things a little more automated as far as compiling and stuff. So he may have tweaked something and it compiled over top and been missing. So I'll have to bring these things to his attention for him to check on before actual release. There's also supposed to be new drums. Let's see if there's new drums. This is one I don't agree with, but it's Greg and he does whatever the fuck he wants. I personally would never use the mod, so I would never have them. I think they should still show up, even if we don't have the mod. Maybe not. Okay. Because the items don't even show up. But he added Draconium and Skymarite. I don't know what Skymarite is. I know what Draconium is. But they're supposed to be added as drum material now. Oh, hell, it's Greg. Dude, what the hell is up with this version? Everything's missing. I'm either going to have to go over everything again, or you're going to have to go back and watch from the beginning, because the paths aren't changing. I can't even change one in the Aether to a GregTech path. And I know that was working for you yesterday. And I know I'm updated on the server and the client to the one from this morning. Because there are some things, you know, that are working. But there's other things that are just, well, missing. The crates won't work with a screwdriver. I didn't get an empty crate back from a crowbar. We got the dynamic trees. They are working, and the axe works well with them. Let's see. the wrench and screwdriver thing. The liquid burning box we tested and was working fine. I can't find a damn villager zombie to save my life. There isn't a way of turning the dynamic trees items into methane. Yeah, I downloaded from the secret download page this morning, right when I pinged you that I was updating the server. The download link itself changed. Oh, damn it, Greg. Damn it, damn it, damn it. Greg, why do you do this shit to me? How did it change? Why do you do this to me? He never tells me shit. I think he just likes to yell at me when I fuck up, but doesn't tell me shit. So if you only took the download link, then you actually downgraded GT6. What the fuck? Okay, so where do I get the version I'm supposed to be testing? Damn it, Greg. Thanks, Greg. Alright, I'm going to switch to this, because we're going to have to restart the server and my client. Yeah, I bet yelling at me is more fun. What do you mean on this? I downloaded it from the secret download page. I used the link on the page. No. I went to the secret download page and clicked the link on the download page. I did not use a previous link. I actually have the secret download page bookmarked. So every time I need to update, I just go to that page and I click the link. Let me do what is that? Control F5, I think it is. And make sure that it updated the page. Force it to update. The link says secret downloads GregTech _test jar, which I do believe is what it's always said, for where it's at least. Let me download it again and see if they're at least the same size, because with all the items I have missing, they definitely would not be the same size if I get two different things here. So that one's 16.6 and that one's 16.6. They're exactly the same. Control F5 again. Alright, let me delete all of my test versions here. And I will control F5 again. Alright. Now that definitely looks different now. Okay. The page didn't update. Haha, see? Wasn't Bear's fault. It's not always Bear's fault. I have proof. Straight out of Greg's fingers. Because he's not technically typing. Straight from Greg. Not Bear's fault. Ha! Crazy? You better have heard that. It's not always Bear's fault. Alright, so let me do a proper update now. By the way, since we have time to sit here and ramble while everything gets updated. How are you feeling, Greg? Has everything worked itself out properly? That's kind of a bad way of putting it, but it's funnier putting it that way. Alright, so the server's getting updated. Launch my client. You heard that, Crazy. I know you did. Yeah, I know, Shadow Crazy. You'll always say it's my fault, even when it isn't. I don't know. Ash Treasure. I have no idea why he's holding a coffee because I can't stand coffee. I honestly don't drink coffee, but I thought it was a cute picture. I thought it was kind of cool. It was actually something he just threw together just to be a joke. Actually, it's even kind of funnier because originally when he made it for me, he went on Google and found a picture of bear porn. There were originally two bears going at it in a field on that computer screen. And that is what he originally sent me. And I liked it so well, I didn't even notice what was on the screen. And I told him, hey, I'm going to use that as a, waiting screen, busy screen, AFK screen, something like that on the stream. And he's like, dude, you better not do that. YouTube might not appreciate that. And I was like, why? What the fuck's wrong with the picture, man? As long as you haven't, like copyrighted it on me or something, I shouldn't have any issues. And he's like, dude, you didn't notice what's on the screen? And I was like, what? There's a bear in a field. He's like, no, go take a better look at it. And I went back and looked at it, and you can definitely see that there's one um, friendly, um, friendly groping the other one's backside, to try to put it gingerly. I only seen the one big bear. I did not see the other bear that was, in front and below the other bear. And so I told him that he needed to change the picture over for me so I could use it because I liked it, and put like Minecraft on the screen or something. But I made the stipulation that he had to use an overlay and overlay the Minecraft picture on top of the original bear porn picture. That way I still had my bear porn up. It was just Minecraft was in front of it blocking it. So, I'm just tabbed out of the bear porn for the moment. And, got to deal with Minecraft for a little bit. And then I can go back to the bear porn. Because I just thought that was funny. Technically, Crazy did not hear what I said unless she has text to speech. Shut up, Greg. Technicalities don't count. Smokey the Bear just trying to get a nut. Yep, pretty much. Where the hell is the PC you just got Minecraft up with? Dude, you're going into way more detail. Remember, this was just a little joke picture. He wants to redo it. And make it a much different picture and a much, in his opinion, better picture. But I honestly love this picture. The only thing I think I would change if I had anything to change is making the table a little bit bigger because it looks a little small for a table for a desk. And yeah, maybe throw a tower down on the floor or something, Oh, actually, the chair needs to be a recliner because I don't sit in an office chair. My back can't handle those anymore. I can't sit in office chairs. All right, so the client's starting back up, and the server's starting back up. So we should be back at this in a little bit, and then we can redo all the things we've already tested now that we have the proper version. So, Greg, everything worked itself out okay with you? You feeling better today? He's actually working on a animation that's kind of similar to that picture that features me, Junior, but Junior when he was a little cub, and Lightning in it. I've seen different slides of it, and if he ever gets it done, I will show you guys. I'll make a separate video just of it, and we'll use it probably as my waiting screen rather than this picture. But it's, if he ever gets it done, he has a lot of projects to work on, and he's got to work and all that good happy horse shit, so he doesn't have all the time in the world to dedicate to it. And he's one of those artsy fartsy fuckers, so he's he goes from one project to another and then back to the original, and kind of scatterbrained a little bit. But if he ever gets it done, it'll be frickin' awesome. Cubby, yeah, he'd just be laying in the background. He's getting too old to be playful. He just wants to be left alone, which Lightning doesn't like. She wants to bug him all the time. She's used to a year ago when he was all crazy and wrestling and fighting with her and trying to do things with her, and now he's just, don't care. But he's got that hip dysplasia shit, so it's hard for him to move and get around now like he used to, which absolutely fucking sucks. But it's life. It's the way it works. Alright, so let's switch back over here to the screen. And now let's go for a walk on the path and see what happens. So now we should switch these over, to GregTech Path. Actually change right underneath your feet as you walk on them. So now we got to go for a walk and change all our paths over to GregTech Paths. And when we make a new one, it should automatically be made into a GregTech one. Greg, by the time you get done with this, we're going to be able to take Ed Futurum out of here. We ain't going to need that mod. But they are also the proper 1 pixel smaller. I do believe Greg said he made that. Let's see. Eye position 70.62. Greg, I thought you changed their height a little bit. I guess he didn't. Okay. She's no longer with us. She passed away a while back. Shadow. But yeah, I thought they were going to be a 1 pixel shorter, but it doesn't look like it. The height would have messed those stairs. Okay. Alright, so I'm just changing paths over at this point. So, there you go. We've got GregTech paths now. We're going to go to the Aether and check them out, make sure they're working. And we switch them around. It is nice that they don't fuck with stairs, because that would be quite annoying. Let's go try it in the Aether. Oh, the other thing we had happen that I'm not sure if it's going to be fixed now or not. Don't let me forget, we couldn't make a bowl out of a skyroot plank. There we go, Aether Grass Path. Yeah, screw you, you frickin' lightning spawning frickin' thing. I'm taking my ass back in the portal. Alright, so now we can make it out of Aether Grass as well. Was there another kind of grass that... Let's see, now that we can actually test this properly. Where is the path thing? Grass paths like Edferturum, but better and compatible with biomes of plenty and Aether. Okay, so the other one's biomes of plenty, not something I can test. Because we don't have biomes of plenty. Let's stand that mod. Alright. So let's go check on our trees here. So I can check and see if he did add a methane thing for the saplings, or, you know, the seed, acorn, what the fuck ever. I think our spruce tree has grown. Definitely looks a little bit bigger. And yeah, as it grows, it definitely gets a little wonky. But, you know, I still like them. Alright, so there we go. We got 2 out of that one, 2 logs. And let's plant another one. And let's see, uses for... Yeah, there's no way of turning that straight into methane or into a plant ball, Greg. Can only turn it into another sapling. Is that, you know, intended? Because it would be awesome if we could do it without wasting dirt. Oh yeah, and Greg Crazy thinks we need a GregTech Christmas tree because I don't think she trusts Crazy to, or Junior, to make another Christmas tree this year. No, they're not supposed to be like the terra firma trees. These are dynamic. They grow on their own. And I think, again, I'm not positive, but I think that they regrow themselves. Like I think acorns will fall off of them and can plant themselves. Because I do believe I have seen this happen. Like right there is a spruce cone that has fallen off, probably because a branch has had to move, and so the leaf decayed. But I know in 112 you can actually climb up these leaves as well. I don't know if I can get up high enough. Where is my rope? I do believe, don't take that as, you know, as gospel, man, but I do believe they can spread, because like I said, I played this in 112 at least with net, and I grew 2 trees in an area where I'm the only one that goes. It's my IC2 crop breeding area. And when I came back on the server a couple days later, I had 2 new trees, one of them growing over top of my path to where I couldn't walk up the stairs anymore. And I don't believe anybody would have grown a tree up there. And if they did, they wouldn't have grown it where the stuff was. But yeah, you can see it's trying to climb up. but I think it's because there's a gap right there. But I definitely think you can climb up the leaves if you have a good straight path of them. And I also believe you can, yeah, see, I climbed down that like a ladder. And I do believe you can also negate a bit of your fall damage if you fall into the tree, into the leaves themselves. So it's a neat little mod. I kind of like it. No, I haven't tried it. I've been asked to. Junior and I are going to take a look at it, and we're actually going to be working with another YouTuber probably that is not a member of our group. He is a member of our GT Help Bears Den Discord server, but he is not an actual member of the group. But we're probably going to be working with him to test the pack, not technically to test GTCE because, well, there's still a lot of shit fucked up in it. But to test the pack for him, we're going to do that sometime. I've actually downloaded that Shadow and talked to Junior about it, and I think at some point we're going to try it. But honestly, I have a lot of things on my plate right now. Junior has possibly gotten a new job, which means I should and probably will be having to go back to doing the paper route again. Hopefully I can talk him out of me having to do some of it. But I seriously, doubt it. This is Junior we're talking about. So it may cut into some of my time for things that I already have added to the channel. And with him getting a new job, I got to work around the paper route, his new job, and also what we already do. Oh, he's just going to go work at McDonald's till he can find something better. Alright, so let's test this. We didn't do this earlier. Greg, we can't get a sapling off, or a leaf block off these. Your saw doesn't work. You know this? Let's go see if we can get a drop out of them. We should have some of those pruning shear things. Fuck are they even called? Those things right there. Those aren't scissors, right? Fuck, those are scissors. Didn't we make a pair of them things? Let's see. I thought we made a pair of them for testing the other time. But I don't know where they are. If we did. I might have to make a new pair. Never made branch cutters. Though they will likely not work on the leaves. Okay. Well, I will save that for... Oh, hey, you lie. I did make them. They're right there. Craig lied to me. I knew I made the damn things when I was testing the Aether shit. Alright, so let's go test it and see. Nope. No drop. Don't work. Greg! You need to fix it. Fix your shit, man. By the way, did you see the maple trees? They are now orange because it's October. They are so beautiful this time of year. I love it when they're orange like that. It would be awesome if we could have like the orange and red and yellow mixed together, you know, somewhere in the middle of October. But, you know, just the fact that they changed from yellow to red, or yellow to orange to red and green, and, you know, is awesome. But it'd be cool to have, you know, just a random little red and yellow splattered in it. That'd be kind of cool. Remember, the tools are magnetic. Well, I only have that one spruce cone I already picked up. Oh shit, hey, look. It did work for the saw, though. Okay, hold on. I don't remember what tools are magnetic and what tools aren't. Damn it. I don't do tree shit all the time. Because I know pickaxes aren't, drills are, wrenches are, I think crowbars are. I guess saws are. Alright, so one spruce leaf, two spruce leaves. Okay, so the saw does work. Okay, I have one spruce cone. I have one spruce cone. So branch cutters do not work. The saw actually does. Okay. Damn it. Your magnetic thing is awesome when I remember it works. But most of the time I don't remember it works. That's because how often do I go out and use a branch cutter on trees, you know? A little bit of, well, never unless I'm doing something with forestry trees. That's about the only time you ever catch me using them. Alright, so we need to do the little bit of cheaty cheat again. And now we can actually try out this screwdriver crate thing. Here we go. This time we'll get a crate for Crazy. She loves this stuff. Alright, so there is the crate. And actually, I need to test something else that he did with the paths. And that is, when you sit something on it, it should not change it back to grass. It is still a path. Because, well, that makes, you know, a lot more fucking sense than Minecraft's way of doing it, that you place something on it and it turns it back to grass. It's already plopped down. It shouldn't change. Alright, so screwdriver. There we go. And there is the crate and the vibranium. So screwdriver most definitely works. And apparently screwdriver is not magnetic, even though it so as fuck sounds like it with that damn noise of his. So you now get the crate back, and you can open it with a screwdriver, so no reason to go find lapis just to make a damn crowbar early on in the game when you don't really freaking need one. So that is awesome. And you can also usually find enough stuff in a GregTech fort to make a screwdriver where you can't always find the lapis to make a crowbar. Alright, so since we are in the second half of this update thing, I need to go do the old man thing real quick. Probably should have thought about that while I was updating, but hey, I'm Bear, what do you expect? So I will be right back. Alright, so we're back. And we just checked the crate thing. Let's see. So, Botania's Paint Slinger, I'm going to talk to Net or Crazy about testing that. Because I don't use Botania. Dynamic Trees, we checked that out. They cut down perfectly fine. Let's see. Crafting table thing from Better Beginnings. Can't test that. We didn't add it. Too similar to GregTech 6 beginning anyways. And weird with the catalyst thing. Wrench and screwdriver make the new noise. Oh, hey, it's actually gotten even lower now. Okay, it's getting closer to a wrench sound. I'm getting closer to saying I approve. It doesn't sound any more like a tattoo gun. It is much, much better now, Greg. It still ain't quite perfect, but it is really, really close. It is much, much better. I like that. It doesn't eat my fucking ears anymore. Liquid and gas burning boxes have the 25-tick cooldown thing. We tested that this morning and it worked before the cooldown thing. Perfectly fine from going to creosote to fuel, so I'm sure it's still going to work perfectly fine. Let's see, villager zombies. I still ain't been able to find one of them damn things. I can go look while we're screwing around talking here a bit. Make more rubber. Bear need all the rubbers. Let's see. The crowbar screwdriver thing for crates. We just checked that. Dun, dun, dun. Greg, as for the villager zombies dropping those books, is there like a weight system for what you get, or is it completely RNG? Because I think like the Crucible book and probably the Alloy book, most of the bronze ones should be, a better chance of those if you're adding, 500 different material dictionaries and they don't have a weighted random chance. It's going to be harder to get those. It's weighted towards, okay, awesome. That's exactly what I was hoping. And another question that I will figure out later when I actually do this testing to play around with it a bit. But the books, they are a player kill only drop, correct? It's not something you could set up a spawn trap for and just, kill all the zombies with, dropping them or lava blading them or whatever and get the books. If you're talking soccer, no, not bear. Okay, that's what I was expecting it to be. I just wanted to make sure, because, there's always a chance of, making a bronze thing, which there are mods that would still give it to you that way, because you can smelt the bronze books into bronze. So If you use something like extra utility spikes, you could actually make a bronze farm out of your books and villager zombies, but it's not something I sure as hell would ever do, because one, I don't make farms, and two, I don't burn books. Yeah, I don't play it because it's fucking soccer, and I hate soccer. Dumbest damn game. Alright, so let's see. Addition to the crowbar, screwdriver thing. Oh, the magic infuser doesn't exist, so you use an injector for the moment. So let's look at this. Gravitite ore, we hit U, and there now should be a machine. Greg! It ain't showing up. Alright, let's check the dust. Okay, now, why can't we do the ore itself? Because you're technically supposed to be able to do the ore to make the enchanted gravitite. It is nice that you made it make the actual block. You definitely can't. Okay, you can't crush this stuff. That's good. They're fucking up Command and Conquer. That's terrible. I loved that game back in the day. I played the shit out of that game. You can never directly use the ore in GT6. Alright, well, I thought that's what it said in the changelog. That's why I was saying it. A way to turn gravitite, gems and dust. Okay. Bear can't fucking read. We all know this to be true. Alright, so I need the sluice because I gotta wash it. Quit giving me the small ones first, damn it. Alright, so then we put that into a sifter. We get the gravitite gem, which we can make into Greg's tools, or an injector, and it makes it back to the enchanted gravitite. And it only uses 3 in the ambrosia. I swear the enchanter uses 4. But so if you use the machine, not only is it automatable, it's also cheaper, I think. Don't hold me to that. But I think. And let me do this real quick. Alright. So let's put that back. So, as I said earlier, you use the injector now because he doesn't have the magic absorber thing as of yet. Let's see. Skyroot. Oh, check out that stupid bowl thing. So Greg, I don't know if this is something with Aether not being in the ore dictionary properly, or if somehow it got messed up when you added it to the wood registry you added, or yeah, see, I can't make a bowl out of a Skyroot plank. I can out of any other, but I can't out of the Skyroot plank. And that is our interruption of lightning for the day. Alright, so we now should have, there's the Skyroot 2 chest, there is the bookshelf, that's regular things. Here is a cheap wooden made with skyroot planks. I thought there was supposed to be a specific barrel. No, it does not take slabs to make a bowl. It takes a knife. Ah, there it is. Alright, so if you use long meteoric, or long steel or long iron, and skyroot planks, you get an actual skyroot item barrel. And there should be a wooden barrel, I do believe, as well. There's the regular versions. And then you can make the skyroot version, the skyroot colored one. If again you use iron or steel, you get the skyroot barrel. Looks like they are exactly the same as a regular barrel. Regular barrels are 16. The cheap ones are 8. They're flammable at 350. Actually, wait a minute. That says 400. Are the skyroot ones actually less? Wooden item barrel. Flammable. Oh, that's probably the... It's probably actually the material they're made out of, dumbass. But yeah. See, skyroot melts at 350 and boils at 450. Treated wood is 500. And that one doesn't even say it has wood in it. So it's probably 350 as well. Alright. Okay, so regular wood, or regular skyroot and, iron or steel. No special metal needed to make them, but if you want, the blue-ish, greenish, I don't know what the fuck color you call that, color barrels instead of the regular wood ones, you can go with that now as well. Let's see. Those stupid draconic shit. Again, I can't stand that mod, so I don't really give a shit, but there's the draconic drum. Holds 4,096,000 liters. TNT proof. Doesn't melt down if the stored heat is 4,500K. Can hold plasma, acids, gases. All entering power conductor fluids will be voided. He just added that plasma thing, I do believe. I don't remember that being on drums before. Because you would think the tungsten steel definitely would have that. No, they don't. Greg! How the hell are we going to move plasmas? Technically, I wouldn't be putting plasma in a fucking drum, but, And the hell do you have to have draconium to be able to move a plasma? How fucking hot is plasma? I know it's fucking hot, but is it really hotter than tungsten and tungsten steel? I thought tungsten and the tungsten drum was the best you could get without another mod. Because we can't make adamantium, at least currently. I think Greg is maybe making a way of doing it. Wait a minute, why does... Oh yeah, because that's the tungsten steel. Okay. So gases and acids in that one. And then this one should be gases and acids as well. There's a Cymerite, whatever the fuck that shit is. I don't even know what mod that stuff comes from. Oh, that's the Between Lands. Okay. So we actually have that shit. Okay. Now I gotta look up plasma and see if there's any in here to see what the fuck heat they are. Yeah, we don't even have plasmas yet. Titanium can contain plasma. Adamantium or duranium alloy. But we don't have those two in drums. Not that you should be using plasma in a fucking drum, but hey. And we don't have pipes that can handle plasma either. I'm guessing Greg isn't adding plasma shit anytime soon, because, well, that's fusion reactor shit. And we don't have one of them. Let's see. So those two drums are added now. Recipes are, same as usual. If you don't have GregTech, it's going to be a hammer in the crafting grid rather than like this. So same as all the rest of the drums. 2 long rods, 2 curved plates, and that makes your drum. Let's see. And then the Ad Futurum GregTech Path thing. Let me actually read this one because I didn't read it before. Grass paths were added, but better and compatible with biomes of plenty and aether. They also increase the walk speed slightly, less than asphalt, and don't get destroyed when you place an opaque block on top of them. The old Ad Futurum grass paths will turn into GT6 ones once you walk over them right before the walk speed calculations. So you also get the minimum movement speed bonus from converting them. And mobs can also not spawn on these paths. So if you really wanted your front lawn to be mob proof and you didn't want to use up a bunch of torches, you could just go around and turn it all to paths. And nothing could spawn on it. And you know what? I've got to test this. So give me a second. We are going to make a little box. And I can't remember how far you have to be for something to spawn. But I'm going to go make a little box and see if I can make sure nothing will spawn in it. I'm sure I could just do, let's see, path. Because it should show up, yeah, it shows up in NEI, and it should say block alters walk speed, mobs can't spawn. Which I've never seen Greg's shit actually say it and not do it. Unless you have a, Optifine. Optifine will fuck that up. At least I've had it fuck it up. So be careful if you use Optifine. I think we also had it if you used, what was it? Oh no, that was a lighting thing. We put glowstone on a carpenter's block, and it actually still allowed things to spawn, even though it put out a light level that they shouldn't have been able to spawn at. So that wasn't a GregTech block thing. Aha. Ah, you bastard. I was prospecting for clay. Go away. Hey, you are not a villager zombie. Go away. I'm only looking for villager zombies today. And you are not one. So screw off. Hey, you got an awful big club there, buddy. I got one of them too. It's just not in my hand at the moment. Let's make a thing. I think I got to be about 16 blocks away from this. Now watch me have a damn creeper walk in my doorway over here and blow me up when I get this just about built. I'll be pissed the hell off. And I don't even have enough blocks to finish filling it. Alright, you're getting dirt for a ceiling. That's not enough either. Let's go ahead and path it. There we go. And dirt. Alright, so there we go. We have a spawn chamber. We can see if anything spawns in it. I seriously doubt it will, but we got it. We can test it. We can stand here and see if anything shows up in there. As we kill some zombies looking for... Hey, you got a knife, buddy. You better back up off me with that knife. Hey, I want a villager one. You guys are not villagers. Hey, I got a lead. I got a lead ingot. Haha. Lead. Still no damn villagers, though. Sons of bitches. I hate villager zombies. When you don't want them, they're here. When you do want them, can't fucking find them. Try weedwood too. Okay. Let me go find it. I will go check it. I'm guessing he's asking about the bowl thing. So let me go check that out. I want to look at my trees. Hey, look right there. Remember we planted 1 spruce and 2 oak? And right there is a brand new oak. They most definitely replant themselves. So they will reforest on their own. I knew those damn things did that. Alright, so let's go find some weedwood. Can we turn weedwood bark into... We can. We actually get 4 planks out of it? Are we supposed to do that, Greg? Without a saw? That makes a weedwood bowl, not a GregTech weedwood bowl. It makes a Betweenlands weedwood bowl. So it does work, just not for something I think we can use for, like, mushroom soup in the overworld. Yeah, that only works for their soup shit. What? I didn't expect weedwood bark to give planks. Well, it does, and it gives 4 of them. So, yeah. That's the thing, Greg. Have fun with that. So there you go. All right, so Greg, is there anything else I need to test? Anything that you didn't add to the changelog that we need to take a look at? Because otherwise, I do believe I am done for testing today. Somebody's going to get ornery and noisy today. Not hush your face. So I guess it's a good time for me to get the hell out of here. Junior's going to have to wrestle with her and run some or work some energy out of her, which usually ends up Junior's going to end up getting scratched up because, well, she's a boxer, and guess why they have that name? They like to bat you around. And she don't have boxing gloves, so yeah, he usually gets a little clawed up. Part of the fun of having boxers. Alright, so I don't believe we have anything else that we need to test. Greg has not yelled at me that there's something I missed or something else I need to test. I'm sure the release version will be out tomorrow as usual, unless something comes up. As usual, you all can always check Greg's website to find out if it is updated, or you can go into the mod releases in GregTech Help Bears Den Discord channel, and as soon as I realize it is out, which I am supposed to get a ping in Discord now that lets me know when the release is out, so I can know much earlier without having to look. I will put the release changelog and link in my Discord in mod releases, and you guys can get there straight from there, or you can just go to Greg's website yourself, because it is always there first. And obviously, you know, you're still downloading it from the same place if you get it out of mod releases, because I just give you a link. I don't actually give you the mod. One, because, you know, it doesn't fit into GregTech, and two, if it was somebody else's link where they're trying to, you know, do it on curse or whatever, I wouldn't want to interrupt with that kind of thing. So I wouldn't put the mod in there even if I could, but I can't, so I don't. So shut up. There's already a fully automated update post on the GT6 forums. Oh yeah, and don't forget, there's a GregTech 6 forums. You can go check them out. And if you need a link for that, go to Greg's website. It's right on there how to get there. And it's already automated to there. Alright, so I am out of here for the morning. I hope you guys enjoyed. And I will be updating as soon as the release is out. There is the link for the forums. Thanks, Greg, because I'm going to add that to my my live stream description. That way it's always there when and if somebody needs it. So have a good one. Take it easy. Thanks for stopping in while we play around with the new testing today. And have a great one, guys.